Doug Lehman, breaking it down in layman's terms. Today, I got a special guest, Catherine Robles. Now, she's the director of sales over at VanillaSoft. She's been there for a few months now, but she brings a lot of international flavor to women in sales and a true sales leader in our community. She's part of the Revenue Collective. She hosts a show with Daryl Prale called The Drive and a whole lot more. And she's got a great initiative coming up, International Women's Day. Catherine, welcome in layman's terms.
Hi, Doug. Thank you for having me. It's great having the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, it is great to see you again. And I know you're doing a lot with women in sales, and you've got a big initiative coming up called International Women's Day. But first of all, how's it been going for VanillaSoft? You've been there for a little while now. Everything moving along pretty good there?
Sir, 4 months now in, everything is working out. It's been interesting, definitely a new place, not a dull moment, and obviously just going at the speed of light. But it's been amazing. I have the pleasure to work with really outstanding folks and professionals and human beings, amazing human beings. So always good. Great.
Well, one of those amazing human beings is Daryl Prale, and I know you host a show of him called The Drive on the Sales Experts channel.
Yes.
But speaking of the Sales Experts channel and collaboration, because you're all about collaboration with different backgrounds, women and men in selling, let's talk a little bit about this project you're doing right now, a little bit more about the collaboration with International Women's Day.
Yeah. So, as we all know, March is recognized as the International Women's Month or Day. It's March the 10th is the day, but most people really kind of take the advantage of breaking it into the month, right? We want to ensure that we have enough. So having more women in power, in leadership roles, and not only in leadership roles, but just having more women or women representing in every single aspect of our life, right? In sales, for example, we do see a considerably lower rate in terms of women around. And then, as you and I we've talked before, if you break it down into cultural or ethnicity background, then it is a little bit alarming what you get to see at the end of the picture. So really, at the end of the day, it's about driving the conversation, enabling the space to have a conversation, enabling the space to start thinking about it, because you don't realize that it's that unbalanced to a point sometimes. So that's really what it is all about. The initiative is with the intention of highlighting the message from each of our sales expert channel members. So how they see themselves supporting women in sales. How do they believe that we should work as a society to lift up that representation and ensure that there's more women in our profession, because we need to admit it, we do have a lot of those skills that are needed to be successful. So why aren't they around?
Well, it starts with awareness. It starts with collaboration. And obviously, you're drawing awareness to it in the month of March, but it should be every single day.
Exactly.
We should be building together on that. Speaking of building, you've got a really neat show, The Drive with Daryl Prale. If you could just break that down, I know it's straight to the point. Give me a little bit of flavor about how you and Daryl are breaking that show down.
Well, that show is very interesting, Doug, because one, it's on Friday when, the idea behind it is that it's the end of the week. People are, going back to their houses when you can commute. Obviously, we understand most people are working from home, but still, I know for a fact that folks are trying to have certain activities still within their schedule so that they can break into each of the groups or each of the areas and things that they are doing. So with that being said, the idea behind the program is just Fridays. You're catching up from everything that happened over the week. This is a really easy opportunity for everyone to just tune in. They get to hear what happened over the week. They get to hear as well two very different sides of the coin. We both do have in common that we are very straightforward. So what you hear, it's really what's going up here, which is cool. It'll bring you, to be part of it. It'll give you the feeling, hopefully, that you are being part of the conversation.
Well, what you see is what you get. And you haven't seen nothing yet when Catherine and Daryl Prale are doing The Drive. And more importantly, International Women's Day. Look for more information on that. I encourage you to check out LinkedIn profile because he's got this alpha elephant, the female alpha elephant, and look at the embracing the power of respect, earning, and doing things. Catherine, is there anything else that you would like to add for our audience before we close out?
Hey, I have a very close to my heart person that has been repetitively saying it's better together. So that's really all I bring into everyone's attention is together we can accomplish so much more. In sales, it's all about that partnership. And you will hear nowadays that many companies are moving into that approach, right? How can you leverage between each other's the work that you're doing in order to maximize the opportunity? And it goes exactly the same as in the personal life, is how you can leverage from others to maximize your opportunity. So my message is, let's get together. We need more women definitely around, but we can't do this alone. So we need our allies where will allow us to just achieve more and really make a change, really have an impact in the world.
I love that. Getting together, being collaborative and selling, building those relationships, and it all starts with leadership and collaboration. I want to thank my special guest, Kathleen Robles, and I want to thank you out there in layman's terms for social watching.